Pues tranquilo, ya hablamos.
I'm going to start this episode a little bit different than the usual one. Disclaimer. There will be so much laughing and pauses, so just bear with us, yeah?
Pa' atrás, tra, tra, que me lo ponga pa' atrás.
So, this episode with Get to Know with Carïana, I am accompanied by the one and only...
Fefe Mila.
Oi, how are you, mommy?
I'm doing well, and you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm very happy to have you here.
And I'm happy to be with you. ¿Qué te ríes? A ver, ya empieza.
I told you guys it was going to be a giggly episode, yeah? For the people who don't know you, who are you and what do you do?
What I what?
4 hours later.
Amiga, yo no hablo bien inglés. ¿Qué me dices? La cosa está rápido.
Did not just make me snore. Oh my god.
Not even 2 seconds. Come on.
Oh my god. Ay, Fefe,
So,
man.
Okay, vamos.
I'm sorry.
What is that? Fefe. Okay, yes. You laugh?
Have you got water for Dora?
Oh,
It's okay. We'll roll with it. I'm sorry.
okay, dai.
Tell the people about yourself.
Ah, okay, now I
And what do
understood.
you do?
So, stop it.
No, please tell the people.
Okay, so as many of you know, I'm Fefe. I work in fashion industry as a professional job. And of course, I do music in my spare time.
How do you balance out the clothing, the styling that
Yes.
you do, the fashion industry, and your music? How do you balance that?
Well, it's pretty tricky because my... oh, thank you, babe.
Go on, yeah, bro.
So it's pretty hard because I work almost 7 days per week. So when I have spare time, I always go back home, some writing. Whenever I have days off, I go to the studio. Or when I have to record a video, I always take a few days off as a holiday. So I always try to combine both of them in a sort of way that work in both parts.
And when did your journey start? How old were you when you realized I want to do music?
Well, I was really, really young. I was 6, 7. I don't know if you remember Backstreet Boys,
Of
Spice
course,
Girls.
of course.
And I remember I was turning on the TV and I was in front of the TV with MTV, putting the videos and be like, oh, I'm going to do the same choreography. One day I'm going to be there. And all the, these kind of things. Yes, with Justin Timberlake and sing and all these kind of things. And I started singing since super young with my dad. And I was too shy, even if we cannot tell. But I didn't have the courage to go into music industry, so I started dancing. That for me was way more easier because I didn't have to speak or to express myself vocally. So I just had to dance and express myself with my body. So I started dancing when I was 3 years old. And I stopped a few years ago because of work. So there were too many things in adult life. Yes, so that I couldn't really combine everything.
And what do you prefer, singing or dancing?
That's why I choose to be a performer, so I can do both.
She said triple threat because my girl can act too. If you haven't seen her music videos, definitely check them out.
Yes.
One of my favorite ones has to be the Alice in Wonderland themed one.
Oh, the Sazón.
That music video is so cool.
Yes.
I loved it.
We had so much fun on doing it, and I was so lucky because I had almost all my best friends in the videos. I had Savannah, I had Micah, Tammy, which is one of my dancers. So we had so much fun. It was really, really, really funny.
It looks so good. And you could tell just from the visuals that you guys were having a good time.
Yes, we did.
You can see it.
Yeah, it was funny. It was really, really funny.
What's your favorite genre of music?
So from my Latin American side, I believe is salsa, because I believe it really speaks to your soul, and I love campana. So that's my favorite genre for my soul. And for the funny part, I believe I like reggaeton and deep house. Yes, I like to combine both. It depends on the mood.
Would we hear some deep house from you in the future?
Probably.
I hope so.
Yeah. We have some like themes with Micah from many months ago that we were a bit like, and we recorded something that we have to put in practice. But yeah.
I would love to hear that. That would be really, really good.
Yes.
Being a woman in this music creative, let's say creative because you do so much more than just music. In the creative industry, how do you feel?
Well, me personally, I believe is about you. So if you put your boundaries and your limits from day one, people are going to respect you. So, yeah, it's tricky when you're a girl because many people try to take advantage of you, or they're going to go through other topics or trying to do other things rather than music or dancing. But if you know your standards, you just put stops on people and you just go for your path, I believe. So you don't have to get affected by this machist word, no? So
what advice, besides setting boundaries, would you give to women who want to enter the creative industry?
stay true to yourself and don't get to compromises. Because you're gonna, if you want to go somewhere, maybe it's not the right moment, but you're gonna get there. So never go back or go down on compromises with people.
Do you play any instruments? Very random.
No.
La campana. That's an instrument, though.
Yeah, I know. I
I'll
was
give it
just
to you.
joking.
I know that's not what you were thinking of.
Yeah.
If you could play any instrument, what instrument would you play?
Since I'm really young, I wanted to learn violin.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not really patient, so it's really complicated.
Really?
And yeah, I never honestly took classes. I took some classes when I was at school because we studied music, but it was like piano or guitar, but like few basics. So yeah.
And what would you say is your favorite song right now? What are you listening to right now?
9:15.
Okay, bye.
Aventura.
You like your bachata?
Yes, I do. I'm in my romantic era.
Hide your husband, hide your boys, hide your brothers, hide your uncles. Fefe is out here.
No, I believe it's because like it's a song that reminds me when I was younger, because it's like from Aventura, so it's almost 20 years old song. And I don't know, you have your period when you are more into some kind of music. So yeah.
Are you under management?
Yes.
And how important would you say it is for an artist to have management?
I believe to be taken seriously in the industry is important to have a manager that represents you as a person and in your music. And because let's be honest, whenever you say to someone who approach you, listen, it's okay, thank you, but could you kindly contact my manager? It is already looking like way more professional. 100%. So I believe is really important, and especially for the young people, it's good to be directed and have someone who has a external perspective of your music and your career that can give you good advices, or can introduce you to other realities, or can just give you the right focus, the right steps to follow to go into your career.
Would you say it's a hard journey finding a good manager that you can trust?
Yes. I mean, I've been lucky because I just changed one manager, and not because she wasn't good. It was one of my really good friends, Sabrina, but she wasn't in the music industry. So she said really honestly, was like, I prefer you to go with someone who is more into the artist way. So since 2 years now, I'm with the same manager, which is Micah. And she's also one of my good friends. So I believe this is a good connection, because when we have to work is work, but we have this connection as soul that help us a lot, going through a lot of processes that come along the music career that is not always super easy. So,
You have a big catalogue of music. What would you say is your favorite project? I know it'll be hard because they're all fire tracks.
yes,
But which one would you pick to be like, that's one of my favorites?
is gonna be funny because it's the only song that is more like romantic and is puesta pa ti. So that's my heart genre, like that I would like to do forever, because I have a lot of songs that I never released that I believe I'm gonna release this year. So in 2024, they are more related to heart, relationship, heartbroken, and these kind of things, but still with a like not clubby, but like a more vibing mood. So I believe it is Puesta Pa Ti. Yes. And yours? From Mines?
Tra, pa, tra.
Ah.
It has to be. It's just because I like that genre of music.
Yes.
And it's just a song that you hear and it's like you're dancing instantly from
Yes.
beginning to end.
Yeah.
And whenever I hear it, I always just see you going. So how can I not like it? How can I not like it?
Nice.
No, I like that one. As an artist, what position or what role do you think they play in society?
You mean as an influence for people? Yeah.
Or if they influence, what do you think?
I believe artists have a universal language, which is music. So sometimes we don't realize how much power we have in our hands, because of course we have people that just listen to the music because they listen to the music, and there are people that take inspiration with music about a lifestyle. You can see sometimes people, like some young boys or young girls, trying to act in a way that is not really appropriate because they listen to some music. They are not really telling nice things or in the appropriate way. I'm not saying that I do children music, because I don't.
Yeah.
But my music is more related to a sarcastic way of seeing like sexuality or situations.
Yeah.
So I believe sometimes as an artist we have to be careful on the message we give to people and to young generations. So yeah,
I
even
love
if
that you
we
said
play a
that.
character, but we have to say that we play a character. This is not real life sometimes. So
And I think that's important to highlight, that a lot of artists do speak of things that is not their reality.
No.
So I think that's very
No.
important.
Yes.
You said something and it's left my mind. What did you say? The message. So you were talking about music having a message. Do you ever find maybe like a moral battle between like your music, like there's things like music that you like making, or there's music that you feel like I should be doing more of this? Like, do you ever have that internal battle?
no, honestly not, because I believe people just lie to themselves, because you can be a good person and have a good art and be in love and romantic, and also have your, we can say, nasty part, and be like you want to go down on the floor and go out with your girls and just have fun. So I don't believe that there's a real battle, just people are dishonest. So it's saying, oh, I don't do this, I don't do that.
It's like, come
on,
on.
bruv. We
It's
know,
like,
we know,
"Perdona."
we know, perdona. I mean, of course, there's a way to do it. This I agree, but I never had this kind of struggle, because I know that I'm both. So I can be really nice and gentle and romantic, but I also have my dirty girl part. So personally, I never had this kind of struggle. The only thing, yes, that I struggle with is showing more my internal side. So for me, the AP that is coming this year is me. So it's like I'm opening like my life to people. So that's why I waited a bit more to let people know me better and then
Is
see
that
another
scary?
side.
Is that scary, like laying yourself so bare and vulnerable for others to hear?
No, no.
That.
Because, I mean, it's also intelligence, emotion to show other parts of you and show that you're sensible, that you've been heartbroken, that you'll be dating, or maybe you were going out with a guy that has a girlfriend. I mean, I'm not the only one who passed through this, so I believe many people can relate to my personal experience, which I made in a global, of course, way, so I can attempt all the public. But I believe everyone passed through this. That's why sometimes we related to some big artists' songs, no?
Yep, 100%.
Because it's something that everyone passed by, no?
I think it's like how you said, it's a universal language.
Yes.
It's like you can make a song that will resonate with people that you don't even know. And you'll probably never meet, but you've done something for them just from you being true to yourself.
Yes.
And I feel like through your music and even just sitting here speaking to you, you get such a strong sense of self. Like you can tell that you're true to who you are and you know yourself. And I think that's such an important message, regardless, male or female.
No.
But I think, it's very, very important.
Then, of course, you have to accord it for what is selling in the sense of on the industry. But I believe you can be yourself and try to do something more commercial, but being you.
So you've done a lot of performances. Last
Yes.
year you did loads, which I loved to witness.
Yes.
Which was your favourite?
So for performance that actually passed, it was Latin Fest, because it was one of my first festivals as a singer, because I did festivals but as a dancer, and it was really nice because you were the presenter, so it was a really nice experience. And it wasn't the worst, but it was the funniest. It was. And as well, you were
Please.
there.
Tell us about your funniest performance that you've ever had to do.
Then we had the chance to go all together in this amazing city outside London. I'm not gonna say the name because nobody's gonna feel attacked. But we can say that it was a whole experience, Carïana. You were there, so you know that it was like you can hear as well the other people laughing because they were there as well. So I'm not lying, guys.
No. I can vouch that this was
Yes.
definitely something that you only see in like a movie, or I don't even know. Like you had to be there to live it. Can you tell them about just the waterbed, for example, or even the penthouse? I mean, where do you want to start?
I've been booked. Sorry, guys. The ladies are laughing because they know that I'm saying something that is real. So I've been promised to me and my ladies, which in that period were Carïana, Savannah, and Micah, that we would be sleeping in a penthouse. I mean, thanks to God in my life, I've seen penthouses. So we were just passing through these amazing houses with the car and walking, and we were like, oh, wow, we're gonna sleep here. And then we turned in a little street, and we were just sleeping in a fucking bungalow. Like, we opened, and then we were like, okay, let's wait, maybe opening the door is gonna be a mansion. You know, it's just the entrance is a bit like, No surprise. It was just a bungalow. Not even heavy. We were 4 people, just 1 bed. So, we had to ask for an extra bed because, I mean, me, I'm small. And Micah as well, but Savannah and Carïana are tall. We cannot sleep in a sofa. So we asked for
And bearing in mind the sofa, I think it was maybe this size.
Yeah.
Or if not,
Open.
Smaller. Like, I don't even know.
maybe like this.
That's
for
it.
2 people.
For 2 people.
So we asked for extra beds. I can say it, right?
Please
People
do.
will not get offended, right?
Why?
I don't know, but this is just impossible what happened.
This is real life, like true stories.
So,
like, for real.
this randomly guy, I forgot to mention that was a haunted city because everyone was everywhere. So the people that served us in the restaurant were also the people that opened the house. They were also the people that were serving in the club. We were like,
Literally.
What
it
is
was
happening?
Like the waitress opened the door for us.
yes, and we were like, you just take our check. No,
You just
How?
took the bill and now you're...
how? Yeah. Anyways, sorry, because I forgot to mention this. So Carïana opened the door, and this guy, so the waiter, was bringing us the mattress, and we were like, in which time lapse you did it? Anyways, so we tried to build a mattress because it was supposed to be inflatable.
Air
Inflatable, we say?
mattress. Air mattress, yeah? Just
Yes.
I want to emphasize
But
that you
it-
put air in this mattress.
Yes. And he was supposed to be blow up.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we didn't have the blow up pump. So we called them back, being like, guys, sorry, we have a problem. We cannot blow up. This guy again come from nowhere and he tried to put water on the mattress.
He said waterbed. No worries.
Waterbed. It wasn't a waterbed. So he just go with this mattress in the kitchen and try to fill up from the sink.
That's like, bearing in mind the kitchen sink is big.
It's like this and tall.
Like, what's gonna happen? Like, a lot was happening, and the girls were getting ready in the room. I was like a child, lost and confused. I just remember running backwards and forwards, and I went into the room and I was like, he's filling it up with water. Like, you can't fill it up with water. Like, what's going on? And we were just like, forget it. Like,
Wow, that was an experience, guys. I'm not gonna say the rest because I don't wanna.
it was hilarious.
It was just
Even before the waterbed situation,
everything was amazing.
the woman that took our bill came again and she tried to blow it up with her mouth because she did not believe that you had to blow it up. She said, no, you don't need a pump. And we said, babe.
You just open it, it's gonna. And I said, Madam, how? How, madam? Okay.
She said, I show you. She did like 3. And she was like, yeah, no, you need a pump. No, you don't say. It was so
No,
crazy.
It was just so funny. But, and there, you know what is the funny part? That I realized that these 4 people group, me, you, Savannah, and Micah, we can do everything. Because
Yep.
I believe other people, we just take the car and go away. And we stay, we laugh a lot, we take
had such
a
a
lot
good
of fun
time.
about this situation, even if it was at that point it started being frustrating. But I mean, and then we laughed for the whole trip. It was just a little,
It was too funny.
so yeah.
It's definitely an experience that I'm going to remember for life.
Yes.
100%. What did you
Yeah.
learn from that experience?
That I believed I didn't have patience. And I've been surprised about myself not screaming. No, real.
No, for real.
Me?
Because that's not...
Princess
that's not,
as I am, you say in a mansion and I'm in a fucking bungalow? Pardon? Perdona.
Please tell them about our
Perdona.
garden.
Ay, the garden. Versailles. It was like, gee, you also have a garden. And I was like, okay. It was like like from Guantanamo. You know the cell from Guantanamo? Not even lights. Nothing. Guantanamo. Cell. Sorry for the bad words. I'm sorry. Sometimes I import myself with bad words. Pero cabrón, a ver.
No, eso fue
Guantanamo.
ridículo. Eso fue ridículo. Eso fue un pedacito de nada.
Te
Un
lo juro.
pedacito de
Una
nada.
prisión de Guatemala.
Ay, no.
Igual.
Did we even get bed sheets?
Uf.
Me and Fefe were doing up spooning, like, for warmth because there was no other
No.
way.
But anyway, it was funny. It was funny.
So good.
Yeah, I believe I felt that I didn't have enough patience, and I was surprised about myself.
So you learned that you can be a patient person.
Yeah, only in La Mami. For the ones who got the city.
If you got it, you got it. If you didn't, you didn't.
Sorry. Sorry, mate.
So, guys. So what can we expect from you from the future? Like, what future plans do you have? What can we expect for this new year?
More music, I hope.
You did say E EP.
Yes. Then I might work in some other projects, not related with music, but more for fashion. So some things
Exciting.
nice are coming up. So I'm really happy. And who knows what else is going to happen, you know. Diosito mío lo sabe, yo simplemente estoy de vibra positiva y a ver qué va a pasar.
And if you could collab with any living artist, who would you collaborate with?
Latin American or
Any. World is your oyster, babes. Who would you like to collab with? Micah said, babes, I got all the connects. Who you want to collab with? Who you picking?
Like my dream since I'm a child is Justin Timberlake, but even if we're not related as music because I do a different genre, even if I love R&B or pop music, so Justin Timberlake. And from Latin America, I believe Karol G, because I really, really like her new album. I wasn't a big fan of her, but now I really like her vibe because she is really multitask. She can do vallenatos. She can do everything, so I like it. And for Brazilian, I believe Anitta, because I like too much her personality. Because she's just doing whatever she wants. That's what I like.
And for those who don't know, what is your mix? Because you've got such an exotic accent and you're a woman of the world. What is your background?
Okay.
What's your mix?
So I grew up in Italy, in Sicily. And my dad was full Italian. My mom, still alive, ciao mamma. She's born in France, but she has Colombian and Brazilian origins background. So I have a little mix.
So she said Italian, Colombian, Brazilian,
French.
I speak French as well.
Yes.
Ew.
Yes.
We love that.
Yeah, no.
And when you were little, did you always want to be a singer or a dancer, or did you want to be like, I don't know, a doctor, lawyer, nurse?
No, so funny because when I was really small, I wanted to be a hairdresser. Then I realized that I'm too picky. So my mom was like, Federica, you have to wash people's hair. And I was like, no, I don't. People would do it for me. And she was like, no, darling, you have to touch people's hair. I was like, I'm just going to direct. And
I'm dead. She said, I'll be a hair director.
yes. So then for that moment, I was like, singer, dancer, fashion. That's my... And I wanted to be an actress. I believe I have talent to be an actress.
You believe, mi amor, you definitely do. Triple threat, 100%.
Yeah, like una Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, literally.
You know, like
She
multitask.
Said, movie, I can do movie. Song, I can do song.
Yes.
Fashion, I can do fashion too.
Yeah, like una Jennifer Lopez.
I love it.
Sí.
We're going to play a game, Fefe.
Oh, madre mía.
But before we start our game, what advice would you give anyone that's about to embark a career in the creative industry?
Trust the process.
Oof. Love that. So
Yeah.
faith.
Yes. Madre mía, aquí am.
I'm excited. You ready?
Yeah, I am.
¿Qué prefieres? La primera cosa que viene en la mente lo vas a decir.
Okay, vale.
Cool. Campana o trompeta.
Campana.
Guaro o ron.
Guaro.
Reggaeton vieja o reggaeton nueva. What did she say? Ah.
De bebida estamos hablando, ¿verdad?
Sí,
Okay.
trago. ¿De ustedes qué habla?
¿De nada?
Bueno.
Okay.
¿Reggaeton vieja o reggaeton nueva?
Viejo.
Bachata o merengue.
Bachata, por favor, merengue.
Salsa o cumbia.
Salsa.
Arepa o empanadas.
Arepas.
Café o té.
Café.
Día o noche.
Noche.
¿Que te invitan o que usted invita a la gente?
Que me inviten.
En verano o invierno.
Verano.
Sweet or savory.
Savory, darling.
Darling, she said I'm sweet enough. Hey. Wine or beer.
Wine.
Playa o montaña.
Playa.
Sex on the first date, yes or no?
Depends.
Yes or no?
I mean, yes, why not?
Okay. Do you stay the night or do you go home?
Depends.
Stay the night or do you go home?
It depends, darling.
What does it depend on? I'm curious now.
Depends how the guy managed.
Entendido. Depends how well you
Quien
do,
quiere
lads.
entender, entienda.
Depends how well you do, lads. If she stayed, you did a good job. If she went home, try
I would
again,
be like,
love.
I have headache. No, I cannot give these tips. And then if it happens, it will be like, are you sure that you have headache? They will be like, oh yeah.
I do now. Rice or pasta?
Rice. I prefer rice than
I
pasta.
would have thought you said pasta, you
No.
know. I prefer pasta. I just love it. Do you sleep with underwear and pajamas or naked?
Pajamas, because then I dream that I'm naked in the streets.
Oh no,
Yes.
disaster.
I don't know why, don't ask me, but yes.
Monogamy or polygamy?
Monogamy.
Luces prendidas o apagadas? No, depends. I'm tired of depends.
A ver qué tenemos que mirar, pero yo creo suavecita, como un poco apagada, un poco así en penumbra.
Dim the lights, love.
Sí.
Dime. Bandeja paisa o una picada?
Picaja,
Sancocho o ajiaco?
sancocho,
Día o noche?
noche,
Buñuelos o pan de bonos?
pan de bonos,
Colombiana o ponimalta?
colombiana,
Rancheras o vallenatos?
rancheras.
Con barba o sin barba?
Depende de la sensación que quieres tener.
Y con eso la cerramos. Oh my goodness. We have been with Get to Know with Carïana with
Fefe Mila.
and Fefe. Where can the people find you?
So on social medias, of course, so it's Fefe __ Mila. So it's pretty easy. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube is the same. So yeah.
So you know what to do. Follow, support, and like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you.
Fucking love you.